Bug bounty hunting is one of the most thrilling and frustrating experiences a hacker can go through. One moment you feel like a genius discovering the secrets of the digital world, and the next, you're staring blankly at your screen and whispering to yourself, "Did I waste all these hours?" You've been there. 3 a.m., broken VM, burp suite refusing to intercept, and map spitting out nothing but noise, and every tool crashing one after another. You sit back, coffee cold, energy gone, and regret rushing into programs, chasing money instead of strategy. You've installed 50 scripts, tried 10 tools, and yet nothing works. And then there's the dopamine rush, that one endpoint that finally gives a weird response, that tiny logic flaw that makes you feel unstoppable for 10 seconds. That's bug hunting. Equal parts heartbreak, adrenaline, laughter, and why did I even start this? Most beginners make the same mistakes, rushing for rewards, treating bug bounty like a buffet, jumping from program to program without understanding anything, obsessing over tools like they're magical rings, and blaming the platform when nothing works. Today, we're going to fix all that. Your mindset, your habits, your strategy. Rule 1. The Smeagol's Rule. Tools. Don't hack, brains do. One of the biggest traps for new bug hunters is becoming Smeagol's. Obsessing over tools like Burp Suite, Nuclei templates, or mass scanning scripts like they're magical rings, thinking the tool itself will find vulnerabilities. But here's the harsh truth. Tools don't hack. They only do what they are programmed to do. Real bugs come from understanding human mistakes, weird logic, misconfigurations, and broken business rules. No automated script can think like a confused developer who pushed code at 5 p.m. on a Friday, or notice that a login page only fails under a very specific sequence of actions. Your brain is the exploit. Your observation, your patience, your curiosity. That's what finds bugs. Tools help, but the hacker behind the tool is the one driving results. Master your thinking first, and the tools will amplify it. Rule number 2. Stop treating bug bounty like a buffet. Many beginners approach bug bounty like an all-you-can-eat buffet. Let me try Shopify, nope. PayPal, nope. NASA, nope. Dog walking app, nope. They jump from program to program, hoping to strike gold quickly. The problem is you never build context or understanding this way. Real hunters pick a single target, study it deeply, and learn its logic inside out. They understand API endpoints, input validation, authentication flows, and even naming conventions. They know where developers are lazy, where logic is repeated, and where mistakes hide. It's not about how many programs you touch, Mike. It's about how well you understand the one you commit to. Bug bounty is a slow-cooked recipe, not fast food. Only patience and focus will give you the real rewards. Rule number 3. Hack with an objective, the business impact mindset. Stop hunting bugs blindly. Beginners ask, where is the bug? Professionals ask, what matters to this business? Every company's crown jewels are different. For e-commerce, it's payments and discounts. For social media, it's privacy and messaging. For banking, it's transactions and identity. For healthcare, it's medical records. The goal isn't just to find any vulnerability, it's to find the ones that impact the company the most. That's the difference between nice find but irrelevant and a $5,000 bounty. When you think about business impact first, every scan, every test, every observation becomes meaningful. You stop wasting time on low-value bugs and focus on what truly matters. Rule number 4, pivot perspectives, not targets. Most beginners panic when stuck and jump to a new program. Wrong move. When you hit a wall, the answer is not to abandon the target, but to change your perspective. Test the system as a logged-out user, as a new sign-up, as a limited role. Focus on API instead of the UI. Try breaking assumptions, forcing errors, disabling JavaScript, or chaining unusual sequences of requests. Sometimes the bug has been there all along. You just weren't looking at it from the right angle. This pivot of perspective is what makes the difference between months of frustration. It's not magic. It's seeing the problem through multiple lenses until the flaw reveals itself. Rule number 5, bonus rule. Hunt patterns, not just bugs. Developers are human, and humans repeat habits. They copy-paste code, reuse endpoints, misconfigure multiple areas in the same way, and leave the same mistakes across applications. Once you learn the pattern, you can predict where vulnerabilities will appear before even testing them. Observing the developer's behavior, coding style, and tendencies allows you to exploit logic errors with precision. This is how professional bug hunters find hidden bugs that scanners and scripts will never see. It's not about luck. It's about understanding people, code, and business logic, and connecting the dots faster than anyone else. Final thoughts. It's a long game. Bug bounty isn't about speed or luck. It's about patience, strategy, and consistency. You will fail. Your VMs will crash, tools will break, targets will rate limit you, and platforms will mark your findings as duplicates. But if you stay consistent, curious, and calm, you'll see progress that others never do. The first system you must master is yourself. Bug bounty rewards the prepared, the observant, and the strategic, not the rushed, greedy, or tool-obsessed. If this video helped sharpen your bug bounty mindset, hit subscribe, smash the like button, share this with your hacker friends, and drop a comment below. It really helps me bring you more deep, practical cybersecurity strategies. Stay sharp, stay patient, and I'll catch you in the next one.